streaming again. And this time, I couldn't stream last night. I freaking fell asleep. I woke up at like 3 in the morning, so I'm like, okay, let's just we can stream tomorrow evening. And we're streaming again. This time I'm gonna read a good chunk of Homestuck. I'm gonna reread it. I read some of it, but I stopped. So I'm gonna reread it again, and all of you are gonna watch me read Homestuck. Also, fun fact, I now have 7 weeks of school left until I graduate. I can make content like this, and animations, and plus videos, and all that other shit that I do. For, I guess full-time. Maybe full-time. Depends on what type of job I get, because I'm also thinking about getting a job. So I can have more money to afford more plushies, because I want more plushies. We'll see in the future. But I have 7 weeks of school left until I graduate. I should be able to meet all of my requirements for graduation next week. And I should be all set. Yeah. Have it hung up in my on my wall. Yeah. Okay. It's time to read Homestuck. So let me just. Okay. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today is the 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Zoo Smell Poop Lord? No. Try again, smartass. John Egbert. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore, and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? Quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. When is the series gonna come out? I think like 5 or 6 months ago, the animated pilot was dropped, but nothing else happened. Anyway, quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. You retrieved your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. I cannot pronounce that word. What does that say? You capture log? Capture log? Yeah, because it's capture and then log. You capture log them in your Siladex. Okay. Can't pronounce words. You capture log them in your Siladex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. Examine contents of chest. And here you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts. Each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently captulogged in your Siladex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword. I somehow missed the S when I was reading. 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Connell's Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. I've never even seen that word before, actually. Hold on. I've never seen that word before. How do you say it? How do you say that word? How do you say that word? I've never even seen that shit before. I've never even seen that word before. I can't even spell it. Assasker? Assasker? Is that how you say it? Assasker? Assasker? Assasker's daunting text of magical fucking shit. I've never seen this word before either. That impractical jabbery. And one copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Caveney. I've never seen some of these words before. I'm not gonna lie. I don't read all the time. So, and when I do read, I don't see words like that. I'm not gonna lie. I've never. I don't know. Maybe that's I don't know. Capture logs, smoke pallets. You stow the smoke pallets on one of your capture log cards in your Siladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you are starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. Okay, vernacular. I've heard and seen that word before, but not the other words. What the fuck? You have 2 empty capture log cards remaining. Equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb. Fucking, I've never seen that word before either. Yeah, I just skimmed through Homestuck, I'm not gonna lie. Copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. The card is underneath the one you just used to capture log the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms, but this is probably unadvisable, since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Solidex's fetch modus, is it modus or modus? I think it's modus, is currently detached by the logic of a stacked data structure. You are never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly infuriating. But with my hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Siladex with a little more experience. Examine Problem Sleuth poster. I've read some of Problem Sleuth, but that was like 4 years ago. No, that was 3 years ago. I need to reread that as well. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. There's one nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. I have a lot of posters that I have to hang. I have one Homestuck poster. I have a Game Bro poster I got from the official site. Let me see if I can show that to you. Hold on. What the f? Okay. Gosh, I'm not starting over, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing ever goes my way for no reason. Yeah, that's that Game Bro poster. That's my Homestuck poster I bought from the Homestuck website. Yeah. I had no idea that the tab I'm using a broadcaster to stream And I had no idea that I had no idea that this tab, that this was open. I thought it would switch. So I pressed the other one, but it didn't do that. I have to click hide. So yeah, I'm still new to this. I don't stream as much as other streamers do, but yeah. I'm not starting over. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not fucking doing that. Read note on drawer. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. What the hell is that? Beside the note is a rolled up poster. Take the poster. Another birthday artifact. You won't know what is printed on the poster. I'll need some way to hang it on your wall. Acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Solidex. But now all of your capture log cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Take the nails. You capture log 4 nails into the top card, but push all the artifacts down the card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway. But you probably won't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pallets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you will now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. Squawk like a nimblestool and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid! And yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. What the fuck? Combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and the nails are now capture logged on the same card and can be used together. Use hammer and nails on the poster. You use the hammer and nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. Conjunction. Nice. Nail poster to the wall. I wonder what the poster is. Oh! Little Monsters. I've heard of that movie. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man probably came through this time. His dad seems really sweet. Examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Examine Deep Impact poster. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Alright, examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel homespun mannerisms are perfect qualities for a president reciting over a crisis. Ocean rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Games about impending apocalypses fascinate me. That's why I really like Fallout. It's apocalypse-like to me. I haven't played the games though, but I've seen the show and I love it. Yeah. Now you've seen everything. Oh, plus a black president, and now you've seen everything. Isn't it 2009? Okay, yeah. Examine calendar. It was like 5 when Obama was president. Not when he became president. I don't know. I forgot. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Spurb beta launch. Homestuck beta. Ugh. Ugh. Go back. Please go back. Ugh. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. This is literally how... Again, when is the show gonna come out? When is he? Just so many other indie projects coming out with Examinations and Ellis Morg. I think Ellis Morg has a show. And Saber Spark. I think Saber Spark has an indie animated show. There's so much shit coming out. Okay, Glitch Productions and all that. I'm waiting on this and Lackadaisy. When are they gonna come out? When? I'm still waiting on Lackadaisy because I love the 1920s, 1930s aesthetic because I grew up watching a lot of Gravity Falls, 1920s, Wolf in Sheep's Clothing music videos, AMVs, and the Homestuck pilot. When is that gonna come out? Why is my TV acting weird? Anyway, you are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day and you have no intention of clogging your Sylladex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. Examine incoming message. Pester Jam. I tried to download Pester Jam on this PC, but it did not work. But I think it's the application. It's not the PC. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desk with some rather handsome wallpaper which you made yourself. You are really proud of it. Ugh, okay. It looks like the startup screen to Postal. And I have Postal, y'all probably saw it, I have Postal, the very first Postal on my PC I got from Steam. It looks like the startup to Postal, where you start the first game of it and it's just like, it looks like a Earthbound battle background. And it's just like skulls and shit. That's what it looks like to me a little bit. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You're so bad at programming sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. The Pester Chum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. Open Pester Chum. I'm writing a fanfiction, a crossover fanfiction that crosses over Deltarune and Homestuck, and I think it will later have Helluva Boss, because I'm not a huge fan of Hazbin Hotel. I like Helluva Boss a bit better, so it's gonna be that. I don't know when I'm gonna finish that. I'll probably finish that when I graduate, because that's I can't manage time like that. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot do that. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Open message and read it. Turntech Godhead, TG, began pestering ectobiologist EB at 16:13. I fucking hate military time. Don't get it. I don't understand it. I literally don't care for military time, but I'm sure someone in this chat or whoever knows military time. But I don't. TG. Hey, so hold on. Let me try my best to do it. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? I got a little monster poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The what you seen was so funny. Oh hell, that is such a coincidence. Just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine. I just have one question, and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters, starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts. Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Most of B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No. Did you? And I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not going to play it or anything. The game sounds boring. You see how it got slammed in Game Bro? Game Bro is a joke and we both know it. Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. Alright. It's gonna be alright. Look out the window. I feel like this is how 2009 was anyway. I was 2 when Michael Jackson died, so I wouldn't know. I won't remember anyway. Yeah, that's how old I am. I'm 18 years old. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. Never been on a tire swing before, I'm not gonna lie. I've only seen them on... I've never even seen them in real life. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. Excuse me. That is to say, it can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your delivery is the mailbox. Examine the mailbox. The little red arm swingy dealy thing or whatever it is called is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You do not have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail. And that means the beta might be here. Go outside and check the mailbox. You are about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. Looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great. He's beating you to the mall. He's beating you to the mail. Forget it. Check the mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he'll likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room, stuck, if you will. That laugh is fucking gay. In a sense which probably borders on the titular. Alright. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly. Operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. Whatever. The dude can just hold his damn horses. Examine games on CD rack. You put countless man hours into this assortment of quality titles. Read Colonel Sassaker's daunting text of a magical and practical Jappery. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. You could kill a cat if you dropped it. Damn, god damn, how are you holding it like that? But to really dig into this hefty book, you will have to capture log it. You are not sure you are ready to log jam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Capture log fake arms again. What do you say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of consideration, you accidentally capture log the arms again. Set Pastor John's status to bully. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel the passage on client should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, yes. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Oh, right. Forgot your chum is still pestering you. Answer the chum. It is there. Please say yes. Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. I think that's Rose. She's smacking on me so hard all the time, I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Yes, it is understandable because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you. Thanks. JK, heh. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Sildex. It's so frustrating. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like one at a time, I guess? And if I put too much in, something falls out. Stack? What is yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything, and it's awesome. What the hell is that? You should probably brush up on your data structures. I guess. Did you at least allocate your stripes specibus? Dude, these fuck ass words. I guess. Did you? No. No. You could. I am so sleepy. I am so fucking sleepy. You could free up a car for you. Plus, let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle. Or just never. What have you got? Well, I've got a hammer, but strapped under some arms. Oh, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and then allocate the hammer to the specimens. How? I don't know, just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. Alright, John, combine finger arms with cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassaker would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Just looks really weird. Allocate hammer to striped sesamus. Huh. Hammer kind. You check the back of your stripe specibus. Kind. Abstratus. You have in mind for it. Abstratus. Select hammer. Your stripe specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved to your capture log deck to your stripe deck. Dude. Okay, I did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay, that will be the permanent allocation for your specibus. I guess I shouldn't have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers, dude. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I can imagine it's going to be all that relevant. Capture log, Colonel's big book. Fat fucking book. God damn. Kill a cat? Now that you've got some space in your Rolodex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. I guess maybe this is respect in some. I guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. Examine Game Bro magazine. Game Bro Spurb, or the Game of the Year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. Read article. Game Bro feature Spurb. So, okay. Spurb is the game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of. Wait, hold on, I want to change my voice. Alright, so. No, that should be John's voice. Alright, so. Okay. So, okay. Spurb is this game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of. And this beta is sitting on my desk for review. So I'm like, yeah, man, I'll write something. But I don't know. I'm like, so this is about houses or some noise? Excuse me. That's fine. I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag or some brosips. But all I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash anything? Like you're playing house or some shit. Are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out? And I quote, the match stunts all wicked uppins. Know what I'm saying? Bro Yoma? What? I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were going to chill in front of The Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. Okay. As a Deltarune fan, I'm gonna ignore the fact that Game Bro said that. So this one time he was leaning against the screen door and the shit popped open. Back deck was wet and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on lawn. Yeah, it wasn't a long fall, but I guess the thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his bawling candy ass girth to the hospital. But it's cool. Still got another watch in me. Brotel Rondo. Bro notes. Dennis was so wasted. I mean, damn. 2.5 hats out of 5 hats. Yeah, it is. Spur. Okay. Game Bro feature does. It does seem like a joke, doesn't it? John Egbert was not wrong. Capture Lock Game Bro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. Yeah, that was shit. It's always my reading, but yeah, whatever. Capture Log Magician's Hat. You expend your final card on the Magician's Hat. Alright. Get funny glasses too. You don't have a free card in your Siladex. However, you're able to merge the Beagle Puss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise. What's that clever disguise? Hold on. Where? That's the clever disguise. That's funny. A little bit drowsy. Hold on, I'll be back. I need to charge my headphones. Oh, they're right there. Gotta get a job. John? Who's this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been, or ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. When you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus bringing up the cards beneath it. Leave the room. You exit into the hallway. Do I keep feeling like I need to burp, but I don't. I ate a lot today, so I might just hiccup. Excuse me. On one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You also thought he looked a little like Michael Cera. He kinda does look like Michael Cera. But your dad swears on the many hollow tomes of Egypt that is not. You're not sure about that though. Yeah, that he kinda looks like Michael Cera. He has that's just him. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns. Oh. I thought he looked. I didn't know he was talking about him. He looks like Michael Cera. On the other wall is your dad's stupid clowns, or Harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. Harlequin, yeah, that is a Harlequin. Go downstairs. I need to stop doom scrolling all the time. I'm not gonna lie. I have all these books and comic books, and I barely read them. I need to finish. I need to start Spawn that I got from Comic Con, and I have a TMNT turtle. TMNT turtle. I have a TMNT comic I should finish. And have a Little Battle Angel. Have that manga. I don't know where that is. I should also, I think it's there, but I don't know where the Full Metal Alchemist one is. Because I also have Full Metal Alchemist, but I don't know where that manga is. Anyway, the accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker. We all know who Betty Crocker is. In the rich, buttery aroma, the plot sticks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. Admire Harlequins. You check out the shelves of fanciful Harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. Examine the fireplace. I don't know if a burglar would want that. Hold on. Does it really look that bad? Yeah, you're cooked. Examine the fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. I mean, it should. It's a fucking fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire. Because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Categorically, at all times, without exception. Oh, fuck that shit, I'm not gonna lie. As the domestic myth of unaccountable origin told, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it. As much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an errant thief. In a pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You are almost certain Mark Twain said that. Interesting. I feel like that's useful. I don't know. Also, John, can you look behind you? Oh, we're boarding the game, bro. Good. It's ass. Well, I haven't played Spur either, so. Well, technically I do have Spur, but we'll talk about that later. It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos. Or asbestos. Some people say asbestos. I say asbestos. It makes no sense to me. Asbestos. It's asbestos, goddammit. For big ups to Mother Earth. Yo. Fondly regarded cremation. You examine the sacred urn containing your departed nana's ashes. Your father gives her portrait a wistful glance on now and then. You can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an unabridged colonial sassacres. I keep forgetting to pronounce that word. He never wants to talk about it. I mean, yeah, of course not. Holy shit! John, what is wrong with you? You clumsily mishandled the sacred urn. Ashes is everywhere. Your nana is like, what is it, Nana? Yeah, your nana is look at her. She looks like crack cocaine now. Clumsily mishandled the sacred urn. Ashes everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. Yeah, you're fucking fucked. Combine father's pipe with clever disguise. Huh. You'd think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. Examine oversized gift. Yeah, finally. Champ. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Aw, dude, his dad is so nice. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. I fear I'm gonna have a take that consists of me saying that John Egbert's dad is better than Toriel as a mother, a better parent, you know. But I have to see. I have to see for myself. Besides, the situations are different, extremely different. So maybe it's done. Maybe it's done for me to say that. Open large present. Oh hell no. So a fat fucking Harley Quinn. Yeah, just capture out the ashes. Yeah, capture out the ashes. First, you prop the Harley Quinn doll up on the couch, hang it in the middle of the floor, sprawled out, all commode like that, struck you unseemly. Capture log the ashes into your available card. Combine ashes with urn. You merge the secret urn with the ashes. Most of the ash is back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom, a dustpan. Put urn back. No one will be the wiser. Except maybe for people with eyes. Go get fake arms again. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. Pry them out of the cake and capture lock them. Looks like Pester Jump is acting up again. Summon third and fourth walls of broom. Nice. Check Pester Jump. Look at that. Look at that. Another one of your chums is messaging you. Chi-Chi, I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Bro magazine. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar. You should probably... Hold on, let me change the voice. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar. And you should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever. I can't control myself. You must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. Trying to go get it from him. So, BRB, John. What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You are typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No. Why would you even think that? That's stupid. Okay. Why don't you go and get the game from your father? Alright, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, JK, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha. I know, John. Go back downstairs. Now execute that brilliant idea you had. Should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. Attach arms to doll. You don't care what Colonel Sassacre says. Makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. Inspect burnt paper on the floor. Huh. You put this back in the fire where it belongs. Finally save the game. Throw present wrap in fire. As long as you're cleaning up. As long as you're cleaning up. Capture locked all. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. Read Colonel Sassacre's text. Alright. Hell's bells. You are having a mighty sporting time of it. Hold fast, my... I don't want to read this, I'm not gonna lie. Probably just... You thought about... shit. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now. Okay, now I have to read it. What the fuck? Okay, now I have to read it. Hell's bells. I can't even read it well. image is too low quality. Hold fast, my intrepid fellow pranksmiths. We've merely nicked the mahogany of our jabbing jests. If I may direct the incisive ogle of your bagel puss to the wiggling. I can't read this. It's too low. Dude, my eyes are hurting. Of rubber bugs, plastic parasites, squirming serpents, pliable pests, and every such order. I can't read this. I'm not gonna lie. I'll read it later. Find that and retrieve mail. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts a powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. Where's my phone? Hold on, I want to get my phone and check the stream. Where did I put my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. What the fuck? Okay, let's check this. I'm gonna check. Oh, I thought my phone died. I was like, what the fuck? Twitchy. Queso is live. Let's see if the bisexual gamer said hi again. I love homestuck, but why do you have that on your head? Oh, it's a bonnet. Since it's the weekend, which is about to end, because it's Sunday, I just have a leopard print bonnet on, and I just don't care to take it off. Since I'm literally just at home chilling, that's why I have this on my head. Yeah. I want a Sonic bonnet. I saw one on Amazon, and plus this is old. Even though it looks really cute, I want a Sonic one. I want a Sonic everything actually. Yeah. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wraps a powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. It could be in either room. Where will you go? Go in the study. Doesn't look like he's in here right now. I can't believe John and Chris can play the piano. I really think John Egbert and Chris Dreamer should play the piano together. That'd be pretty soothing. Oh, examine father's desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards. One of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray capture log card. There is also a can of peanuts on the desk. There's no way that's an actual can of peanuts. It's one of those. Oh, Dad. You won't be falling for that one. That one. Again. Anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. Oh my god. I can imagine being allergic to peanuts. That seems like that sucks. I have a friend that's allergic to it, and he's always saying that he feels like he's missing out, and I fear that he is. Peanut butter is delicious, and I feel sorry for anyone who has that type of allergy, and allergies in general, especially if they're life-threatening. I don't know if I have any allergies. I just have normal low pollen allergies and whatnot, but I'm too scared to find out, so I should try shrimp though. Anyway, upgrade costume with hat from Hat Rack. You swap the magician's hat with the bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. Combine second pipe with clever disguise. Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. Guess I know what that is. That is to say, he is a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. Ugh. Gross! How you suffer from your comedy. Examine capsula card. Yes! This will be perfect for expanding the space in your cellular. Capsula card. Oh, ah! Anyway, play haunting piano refrain. Ooh, let's see if my volume is up. Just turn it up a little bit. I'm learning to play the piano as well. I can barely play yet. I can play like 3 notes of the beginning of Megalovania from Undertale, and that's about it. If you go on my Instagram, you can see like 1 or 2 videos of me doing that, and that's all I know for now. I am going to be learning music theory and all that stuff. So I love to play the piano and the guitar. I love the piano. I also want to learn an electric guitar since I listen to rock all the time. Play 52 pickup. Oh wait, the Joker. What's up with y'all and all these clowns and Harley Quinns and whatnot? Well, actually, I should be asking Andrew Husty that. Anyway, I mean, it's cool and all. It's just someone clearly likes it a lot. You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you are alone in the room, thus rendering it an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid. Look at this mess. The peanut allergy, the peanut gallery over there sure is getting a kick out of it. You are allergic to their scorn. Attempt to leave the house. Can we please get Spurb? All this John Egbert hijinks. Oh, hi C. I don't remember the last time I drunk that. Probably did like pre-pandemic in elementary school, but the COVID-19 pandemic just completely molested my entire memory. So, went from 6th grade to middle school online, and now I'm graduating high school. That's literally how how I see life now. It's insane. But yeah, I don't remember the last time I drank Nice. Weird ass commercial though. Go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. Yeah, clearly. A dithered commercial. Exit. You exit the house. Check the mail. Check the mail. Check the mail. So that's a Wiki reference. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. Wait a minute. I skimmed through Homestuck. I think the dad has it. The mailbox is empty. You have already been scooped by your father. Damn it. Ooh. Ooh. The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if praising the hollow of a cut reed, or say a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation plays to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday. And as with all 12 for singing it, something feels missing from your life. Excuse me again. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of an unseen riddle. 1, 2, and engender a sense not of mirth, but of lack. Scarce schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddles is obscene itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection. Even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black hole. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones. As wind extinguishes candles and fans are fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long ass day. Right. Leave a surprise for the mailman. Leave a surprise for the mailman? No! John! You're not shit. What are you, a dog? You're not shit. No. You're 13. Hell, you're a teenager now on some fucking last episode of Gravity Falls shit. You shouldn't even be doing that anymore. Oh my god, I should write a Homestuck Gravity Falls crossover fanfiction. That'd be so sick. Anyway, see if your father left the mail in the car. Can you click? Ah. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There's also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take the stuff inside. Spy in the kitchen. Try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. Seems your dad has been doing so much baking the glass is steamed up. God, he is so weird. But I thought I had to burp again, honestly. I'm gonna have the hiccups later. You can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like a mail is there. Including among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Spurb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. Go back into the kitchen. Yeah, just why would you don't break into your own house. Well, not break in, but like, yeah. You have no other choice. You're going in. Clever disguise, it's time to work your magic. Enter. Just a notice. Holy fuck. Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you're even thinking. It's this foolish ruse. I feel like his dad did the same thing when he was younger. That's probably why he saw through it. He seems like the type of dude who would do that. You unequip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There's only one way to solve this. Strife! Strife, cunt! Get it! Ah! You cannot abscond This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You'll need to engineer some sort of distraction. Now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. You better brace for impact in this moment, comedically striking fashion possible, in the most I can't fucking read, I'm so sleepy. You know what I mean, okay? Equip disguise for defense. Beagle! What's that say? What did that say? Okay. Aegis? The Beagle Aegis! I hope I'm saying that A-word right. The Beagle Aegis absorbs the brunt of the treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually the case. Capture log pie tin. You take the pie tin and unequip the Beagle bus. Everything in your Citadel-X is pushed back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could be just the distraction you were... Nothing happens. What a huge letdown! Well, that sucks. I really thought... Hold on. Okay, anyway. Take the cake. When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Well, it's by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sassacre's text out of your Citadel-X. Damn. Oh! Sassacre, you beautiful bastard! Now's your chance! Abscond. Now that Dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare capture log card is forced out of the Citadel-X, and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. Take package! This red package is addressed to you. Ooh, you got the Spurt Beta! Finally, it's Spurt time! Exit the kitchen. Get cake on couch. I'm not gonna lie, that Harley Quinn does look really creepy, but also looks kind of cute at the same time. You capture log the cake on the couch, expelling the pie tin from the bottom card. Combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake. A double-decker cake? You then merge 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in your Citadel-X is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first? Retreat upstairs! I can't believe I got those. I can't. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You're going to need something to clean up the mess you are about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left of the to left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked. You are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. I feel like that's gonna be useful later as well. Go to bathroom and grab a towel. Enter the bathroom. You can see your backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There's also a spring-mounted pogo ride. I haven't been on those in years. Those are so cool. But also, I hated them because I hated the noise it made, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury. It has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. Remove PDA, envelope, and package from cake. You just fucked up a perfectly good cake, John. What the fuck? I don't know. He's knowing him, he'll probably still read it. I don't know. I mean, I'll still read it, but come on. Oh well. It's on my 13th birthday in August 2009. You take the razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. Retrieve your items. The items force the hammer-handled cake into the toilet. God! And just like that, your Silodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. Go to your bedroom. Just go to your bedroom. Admire failure to launch poster. I admire my posters all the time, especially the one. Especially the ones that aren't hung up yet. Oh my god, I'm so glad I don't live on my old street. They used to blast music like all the times. Ugh! So ghetto! My school is ghetto, so yeah. Makes sense. Not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey? McConaughey? I think it's McConaughey. But Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma would salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McConaughey wall, a casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. You're smooth talking, exposed, or latent racism. Damn, you're good. Wow. Check message. Shit. Check message. Gordon Nostick began pestering ectobiologist at 1634. It's been. Never mind. Hi, happy birthday, John. Okay, that's Jade, because I saw the pilot. Happy birthday, John. Hello? Okay, we'll talk to you later. Okay, I'll read it. I was gonna not read it, but I might as well. Gordon Nostick ceased pestering ectobiologist at 1656. Turned tech godhead began pestering ectobiologist at 1640. Hey, Gigi, just looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something so curry flavored with ladies? Did you do something too curry flavored with ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing? Turn Tech Godhead is now an idol shop. I discovered a comment that is going to destroy the earth. It was named after me. I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot. No, stop. Just no. Don't talk about your awful, stupid movies or make references to them. A gross man-bro crush on Matt McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold. McConaughey. Sounds like a noise a horse would make. I.e. dumb. Especially dumb are all those pictures of that clown you've got hanging up. Those are my dad's. I was talking about Nick Cage. Oh, what? Oh man, Cage is sweet. So sweet. Ah, so lame. Don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it? Meh. I do things ironically sometimes. But what about what I sent you for your birthday? No, those are awesome. What? No, they're stupid. Which was the joke? The ironic joke. Get it? Wait. You're actually wearing them, aren't you? I'm wearing them ironically. Because they're awesome. Like if they're ironic makes them awesome. And vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen. You realize they touched Stiller's weird, sort of gaunt face at some point? You. Yeah? Oh well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail? Yeah. There happened to be a package there. Yeah, there's a big red one. You should probably open it. I would, but it's trapped under the spur beta. So, I will probably open it after I install the beta. I'm here in the beta came. Yeah, wanna play it? No way. Why not? Sounds like hells of boring just to get TT to play it. She's all about that. Where'd she go? Her internet is blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Putting Christ in a sidecar. Are you still using the stack modus? Seriously, dude. You need to bone up on your data structures. That shit is just ridiculous. Okay, I will. I love reading the Peston Chum so much. Open browser and go to mspadventures.com. You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Tyvius web browser and direct it to what is almost an Indian accent, but is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. Oh, hussy. Hussy, you hussy! The new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. Interesting. So, you're saying... Oh, never mind. I'll get into that later. Install the Spurb beta. You decide it's time for less meta and more beta. You insert the CD and install the Spurb beta. Spurb version 0.0.1. Skynet Systems Incorporated. All rights reserved. Spurb client is running. Waiting for server to establish connection. What the fuck is this? Phone up on data structures. Go to your closet, where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer program guides. Read data structures book. Data structures for assholes. Like Buckminster Funny Uncle. Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue. You computer illiterate piece of shit. Free fetch modus in the back. You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring and kind of thorny. Maybe you'll just check out that free modus instead. Free modus. Turn to the back inside cover, where a free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve. This is one it's dictated, isn't it? That word is dictated, but it doesn't. Dictated. I don't see that word as much as I use it. I swear to God, that says dictated. I don't use that word as much as I use it. That pisses me off. This one is dictated by the logic of a queue data structure, operating on a first in, first out method, rather than a first in, last out method of a stack. Apply fetch modus to Sylladex. Items capture logged in your Sylladex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card, and must wait for items on the upper cards to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. Figure you might as well give it a chance though. Switch back to stack modus. Yeah, I like the stack one better. What's the last one called again? Fetch modus. Yeah. Switch back to stack modus. Yeah, I like the stack modus a bit more than the fetch modus. You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you ever had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all to be a little abstract and you'd prefer not to think about it too much. Put down razor. Put it down? I'm not quite sure you understand. What's wrong with him sometimes? You capture... Oh yeah, pick up 2 items. You capture log one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all these loitering pastries. Dead weight. Get another cake. second K causes the razor to launch out of the front of your Silodex. Oh, good lord. That beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch. Dude, John Egbert is so John is so fruity. John is so fruity, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He's so fruity. You open your magic chest and capture log one of your favorite books of all time. Last Guy by Mike Kavanagh. There goes the fresh towel. Might as well grab those cuffs. What type of cuffs? Oh. You take the trick handcuffs, spelling the PDA like a bullet. God damn it. Open up that package. To EB from TG. Open up that package. You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packaging tape though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Ah, of course, the razor. It's also separate. You wonder why you didn't. Ooh, excuse me. You wonder why you didn't get razor. Jeez. What pushed it out? Oh, of course. It's the fetch modus. Pick up package again. Let's take this from the top. Capture log glass shards. Oh my god, dude. Holy. You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Silodex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cars are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. God damn it, again. You should probably get that stuff before you forget. Yeah. Now the cake is... Dude, that cake! I'm too big back for this shit. I would have eaten that cake. I can't believe I just yelled that in my bedroom at like 6:32 p.m. on a Sunday evening. Use the razor on the red package. You open up the package. Alright. There is something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. Ugh. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Milkovich's Crisis, the virus, while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe. Of course I can. So Oh, it's Malkovich, not Milkovich. I watch a lot of Shameless, so I said Milkovich. Immediately made me think of Mickey. It says Malkovich, not Milkovich. Let me look this up real quick. Held hostage. Oh, hold on. Okay. This is so awesome. Wait, I didn't finish reading it yet. My bad. And strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the suit of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe and offering to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it is not really like that, like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is very much the same bunny. This is so awesome. Check status of Spur Beta. It looks like your computer is trying to get your attention. Check pester chum window. Oh hey, it's Rose. I mean, a tentacle therapist. Begin pestering ectobiologist at 1708. Looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect. Okay, well, but I just got the most awesome present. The rabbit? So sweet. I've heard tales of this strange creature often. Its Humbric legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now. What? Why don't we focus on the matter at hand? Oh, the game. Okay. I don't really know how this works. What are you even looking at here? You are running the client application. I am running the server, so I am the host server. I've established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game. Oh, okay then. Why don't we get started? Press enter. I knew that song was gonna come up. I love that song. Seems like Andrew Hussey and Toby Fox likes visuals like that. They must both really like Earthbound or something. I know I know Toby Fox likes Earthbound, but I bet Andrew does as well. Also, hover the interface button. Ah, select, revise, deploy. Vanilla registry. Crystal case. Ooh, excuse me. Export. Alchemy. Okay. There's alchemy in Homestuck. We are selecting zoom out. Oh my god, dude, holy shit. Now drop the chest. Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls. Is my magic chest on the roof now? Yes. Oh, I will try to be more careful next time. Get the card. Find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Siladex. You can now opt for either the stack or queue modus at any time. Toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon. Looks like your dad is leaving again. For more baking supplies. I'm gonna see Crocker, are we? You're relieved to have the house to yourself again. If only for a few minutes. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof. Or all the shit you threw out the window, for that matter. Select stuff in the yard and move it back to your room. Select stuff in the yard and move it back to your room. Alright. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? If you grab all that stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me, I'll give it a shot. Thanks! No luck. First to be out of range. I'm guessing it's too far away from you, the player. Oh. Select John. You cannot select the player. John acquires the meddlesome cursor. You can't select yourself. Put the bunny back in the box. Hold on. Alright! Revise room. Holy shit. Hold on, let me go back. He's gonna expand his room. Hey. If only I can do that. Now the house has an ass shake. Open the Fernelia registry. Deploy totem lathe. Totem lathe. Examine totem lathe. You don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. It's like a really big, futuristic 21,000 sewing machine. Open grist cake. Take two. Seems expanding the dimensions of your room cost us some build grist, but deploying the lathe did not appear to incur my expense. Looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game. Okay, wow. What do they do? I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around. Apparently, how do I move stuff around? It seems fun. I don't think you can. I don't think you can as a client. You will need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I'm running both on my computer right now. What? Did you get another envelope in the mail? No! Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you will be able to manipulate my environment in the game in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it? Oh man, I think I might know where it is. Oh, it's in the car! Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? You'll extend the range of the cursor, and I can reach the items, which you threw out of the window for some reason. Good idea! What have you been doing all afternoon here all afternoon anyway? I was fussing with my I was fussing with my retarded Silodex, but I think I have it under control now. What modes do you use? I like to use trees. Oh no, that sounds so awkward. It's not exceptionally practical, but I think you are elegant. Standing corner. Dude, that dog is pissing me off. Deploy cruise shooter. Which one is the cruise shooter? Is it that? Oh, it's the first one. Deploy alchemimeter. Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house? Yes, 2 more large gizmos. Sweet! What is with all these big contraptions? If I had to guess, they appear to felicitate a sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy. Huh? To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to do being in this game? To be doing in this game? That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate. Get the PDA. Serious business. The following matters have been submitted in a frank and foretold manner for Pipefan 413's judicious appraisal. Decide to return home for fresh tie. Soil tie will be laundered immediately upon return. Use ballpoint pen to roll up tip of cloth. Extract pen. Press rolled cloth against ceramic surface, e.g. restroom sink. In future, consider repositioning hat, hook, and or coffee pot. Photographic documentation of incident. Was posturing unevenly to reach for hat on wall look. Tip of tie slip in open mouth of pot. Duration of dunk. Approx 3 seconds. Too lazy to read the rest. You grab the PDA, switch it back to stack mode so it is readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. Don't really use clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harley Quinn wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, maybe. I guess the performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. Install Pester Chum. This should be useful. You can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house. Go out to balcony. Hey, I'm out on the balcony now. A messaging from my dad's PDA. The one you threw into the yard? No, I am telling you. You jumped out of my Silodex like a frightened weasel. What were you doing with it in the first place? I'm not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how you pent-up frustration with your father manifest itself? What? No! Those were all accidents. Please take your psycho blabbery elsewhere, miss. Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too? Oh man, see, this isn't cool. All this sloping nonsense. There's a keg in the toilet. Yes, there it is. I'm tempted to clean it up for you. Okay, if that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead. My obsessive compulsive disorder complex? Can disorder also be a complex? In your case, probably. Sounds complicated. Anyway, And I'm going to have a look at this enormous platformy thing you put on the balcony. Examine alchemy in a cautious manner. You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decided to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. Look through telescope. It is a clear, sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. At least not beyond the walls of your own home. Whoops. Oops, what? Oh my god. Oh, shit. Excuse me, that burp was not okay. What was that noise? Is this something I should go investigate? No, I have it under control. You can keep playing with your telescope. Investigate. Uh-oh. Ah! I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the cruise intruder? The what? The thing I put in your living room. You jump out to the utility room. Get sledgehammer and card. Hammer kind! Strap septus. You take the sledgehammer and the capture lock card, combine the two, and quickly apply to your striped septus. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue. Looks like another one of your chums is pressuring you on your PDA. Gordon Nostick began pestering ectobiologist at 1725. John, did you get my package? Oh, hey! No, not yet. Darn! Are you sure? It was in a green box. Oh. Yes, but it is in my dad's car and he is still out at the store. He should be back soon. Great! So what are you up to today? I'm up to my neck in this burp stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house. Lol. What's burp? Oh, it is this game. That's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out. Oh, what's that? What was that? What was what? There's a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion. Oh, really? I will go outside and look. Oh man. Alright, be careful, okay? I will. Might as well check out the cruise intruder. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door? There's a door here? Yeah? I didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove. You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up here now? Oh, fuck. Examine wheel on the extruder. When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid, but you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. Put bathtub in driveway. On the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted. Scold TT. You can see me, right? Tell what is wrong with this picture? Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I smell something. Anyway, it must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. Why does no one want to talk to their parents? I battled through her cloud of gin and derision once already this evening. Yeah, I hear you. Yes, cake gestures, unfaltering love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation. I know. What about going outside? Maybe you could catch a neighbor's signal? That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark. It's dark already? Yes, the sun already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid glare has moved on to younger time zones. Uh, okay. Hit Cruise Shooter with Sledgehammer. Need some help? Yeah. Holy fuck. What is this thing? And what is that clock counting down to? I've been looking at the game FAQ walkthroughs to figure some of this stuff out while I read further. Okay, all of these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point. Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game. True. Now that the lid is off, you will need to extrude some crucite? Crucite. Turn the wheel again. You extrude one crucite dowel. I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, PDA is trapped under the crucite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card too. Deploy pre-punch card. Oh my god, there's crazy shit happening now. Shard of glass expelled from the deck and maims the Holy Quindal. Capture log fanciful Holy Coins. You take 2 fanciful Holy Coins. The additional useless fret pushes your PDA to the last card, and then switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass sharpel files from the deck. What the hell? This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something. That is probably a kernel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped twice actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written. Okay. Well, you're the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. Dropped maimed Harley Quinn into Colonel Sprite. The Colonel Sprite has been prototyped with the Harley Quinn doll. I still can't understand this thing's gobbledygook. That was only tier 1 prototyping. There is still another tier 2 prototyping process, which, for all we know, merely advances this entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics. The clock is ticking. We don't have time for such asinine tomfoolery. This, this unmitigated poppycock? Extravagant hogwash. Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing. The alchemist? Try to learn the lingo. I'm trying to learn the lingo. Use pre-punch card with the alchemeter. There is no slot for a card anywhere to be found on the alchemeter. The Colonel Sprite follows you upstairs. Explore Athenaeum. Acquiring a crucite dowel seems to have populated the Athenaeum with one item. A perfectly generic object. Capture log telescope. You snatch the telescope from its tripod. Who knows, it might be useful, but more importantly, it pushes the... My brain stopped working, oh my god, it overheated. You push the crucite to the last card, making it available for tinkering. The PA is predictably jettisoned into the yard, over the neighbor's fence. Put crucite on weird pattern on alchemeter. You place the crucite dowel on the alchemeter's small pedestal. Something is happening. How is this game legal? Type of universe is homestuck, dude. Okay. You set the alchemeter to cast 3 perfectly generic objects for some reason, and they're just fucking blocks. Spending a total of 6 units of build crest. These things look completely useless. What do I see? Yeah, they're just green blocks. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky. Switch modus and use telescope to inspect sky. It's the title of the webcomic. You switch back to stock modus and get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the Kindle sprite seems particularly agitated by it. It's the title of the... Oh. 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 You're no astronomer? But its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. High five, Colonel Sprite! You figured you've left him hanging long enough. Attempt to ingest a unit of bilgrist? Dude, we're gonna die. We're gonna fucking die. It's tempting because they strongly resemble rock and blue raspberry gushers. However, units of bilgrist are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist on the physical plane. There is apparently no crisis so immense that will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions. Dude, you're gonna fucking die. Your dad is getting home. John, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathrooms. We are running low on bilgrist. Dude, we are going to get fucked by the meteor! I should turn my lamp on, dude. Well, in a minute. It's not that dark right now. It's like, what, almost 7? It's 6:56 p.m. Rivali's bathroom. Alright. That rug is so ugly, by the way. In my opinion, anyway. Look at that. Ugh! It looks kind of, I don't know. Better upholstery than a rug. I wouldn't want that on the floor. But that's just me. John, run to your room and contact TT through Messenger. 2 chums have been trying to message you. I'm working on the bathroom. But we are running low on bilgrist. Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor heading for my house! I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game? I don't know, maybe. What do I do? I think it's very likely. The walkthroughs vaguely suggest an impending threat before they end. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if written hastily with a sense of alarm. Probably was. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable. Wow, fascinating! Yeah, John does not give a fuck. If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is to proceed and try to solve the dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use a card on it, but is it more specific than that? Okay, I'll do that. Really, it is a labor to read this dribble. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar. I kind of feel this way. I'm not gonna lie, as much as I love Homestuck right now. I'll get blow spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I will write my own walkthrough. That's it. After we make sure we don't die. Turntech God is now pestering ectobiologist at 1734. I heard you got the box. Hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you. In my rough and tumble, dirtly wife beaterly sort of way. Also, I hope you appreciate how many non-talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. Oh, I'm sorry. Wife beaterly? Dave, what the hell? It's like a gruddy baited in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you? Oh man, the bunny was awesome, but I don't have time to talk. I'm playing Spur, but it's kind of a nightmare. GT is breaking everything in my house. Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flightly broads and your snarky horseshit altogether. And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky, heading right for my house. Oh man. Oh man, how big is it? I don't know. Big, I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I am still alive and the Earth isn't blown up. Like the size of Texas or just Rhode Island. They're always throwing around those geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale, like it really means anything to us. But it's like it doesn't matter. It's always just like, well, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh yeah, how big is it? It's the size of Texas, sir. Oh shit. Or how big is it? It's the size of New York City, sir. Oh shit. Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh snap. Sir, you are familiar with Jupiter? Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah. Well, it's that big, sir. That sounds pretty big. I have a question. It's Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by a fucking planet Jupiter. Oh shit. Anyway, later. These kids really do know how to yap, I'm not gonna lie. Use pre-punch card on totem lathe. Slip the pre-punch card into a slot on the totem lathe. Above, the tool arm deploys a configuration of seasons. I'm gonna end this at 7:30. It's 7:01 right now, where I am anyway. Now just need something to lathe. Take cruise side to totem lathe. Cruising your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for the cruise side valve left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway leery of your dad, who's presently puzzling over the new fixture in this hallway. Oh no, he's here. Oh, I forgot he was here. Oh my god. The perfect crime. Okay, never mind. Retrieve the cruise side dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. Use cruise side dowel on the turn lathe. You clamp the cruise side in the lathe. Activate lathe. The lathe curves one totem. Take the totem. Alright, I used the lathe to make this blue shapy thing. Now I guess I take it back to the alchemy mixer again. Hello? Technical therapist is no longer connected. Connection lost. Oh shit. A young lady stands in her bedroom. Due to a violent storm, her house has just lost power. Along with her wireless internet connection, this has served her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man at a crucial moment. My fucking group chat. That young man is relying on this young lady to reestablish a connection somehow. This young lady oh Jesus. This young lady named it's on the tip of your tongue. What's the name of this young lady again? It's Rose. Filthy broad. No, that wasn't it. It's Rose Lalonde. Rose Lalonde. Your name is Rose. As was previously mentioned, you were without electricity. Although your laptop computer still functions on battery power, you have a variety of interests. You have a passion for rather obscure literature. You enjoy creating writing and are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for the bestiality, strange and fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. I also like to knit, and your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion, if just the right one strikes your fancy, you like to play video games with your friends. What will you do? Retrieve arms from the purple box. Your purple package's contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside. It's like a flagum and puke on your bed. Ew. Ugh, what a terrible idea. The thought alone makes you sick to your stomach. Excuse me. Sprose. Stroked writing journal and muttered, "My precious. My precious." It's a Gollum reference. What is it, Lord of the Rings? Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Taking it my phone battery's low, hold on. Charge my phone. But only resorts to such embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only. For your eyes only. Your eyes only. Get violin. You capture log the violin, storing it in the root card of your Sodex. Play a haunting refrain on the violin. Ooh. I'm so fucking black. You waste approximately 40 seconds playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice timing to skills there, sweetheart. Yeah, y'all are going to fucking die, and you're shredding the violin. Are you serious? Till Liv Tyler, you love her before impact. Yeah, it's spread your bisexuality all over this webcomic and before you fucking die. Since your good-for-nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words for parting fondness to dear sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck would have been the one to make the final sacrifice instead of her stubborn, blue-collar, salt of the earth father. Then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willis proud. Caption log, knitting supply bag. You get the knitting bag. It occupies the left leaf card under the violin. For the tree Modus's alphabetical storing method, K to B. Ooh. Paranormal window. Your panoramic. I said panoramic. The panoramic window offers a view of your yard below, and that mausoleum housing your dead cat, Jasper's, who died when you were young. Your mom had the structure erected with a spirit of scornful irony in response to your youthfully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least, that is how you have come to interpret the gesture in retrospect. You can also make out a silhouette of the laboratory next door, a facility which likely broadcasts a strong wireless internet signal. You may be able to connect to the signal from a different part of the house. Perhaps if you seek higher ground? You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. This causes the tree to be unbalanced, so your Sodex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the room card, while the other two items comprises the leaves. Examine the book on deck. Another fat fucking book. This book is absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your AUK, of which there are many few. Why are these books so fucking big? Take that big book. You take Grimoire. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ooh, a wizard. That looks cool. That looks cool as fuck. Now, unicorn. A wizard and a unicorn in the same presence. I've never seen that before. You leave your bedroom. Can we hurry up so we won't die? We're gonna get fucked. I need to. I'm black as fuck, so I'm just gonna turn my lamp on. Hanging just next to your door in the hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. It's a painting? Your mother collects these awful things ironically. They look cool. Your mom has sick taste. She must know how much you detest them, and there is no doubt in your mind she stores these dreadful things in the house to bother you. Down the hall to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you will be able to connect from up there. Your mother's room is also in that direction. You will have to watch your step. Tiptoe to observatory. Hope the observatory is something like the one from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Yeah, that's from that game. Soundtrack is beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, I'm gonna play the song later. The song is fucking beautiful. Someone texted me? Oh, it's just my group chat being racist. Anyway, you approach a juncture in the hallway. Beyond the juncture is the observatory. Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit. Sneak by. Come on, Rose. You did it. Well, I don't know yet. I don't know. Oh yeah, she did it. Those paintings look sick. This door leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time. The door opens to an exterior walkway. Oh my god. Leading up to the observatory entrance. You've seen this inclement weather before. The things you'll do to help a friend out. Hurry up to the observatory. Yeah, you gotta hurry up. Try to connect. First put your laptop down on the floor to get it situated. But removing it from the root cord causes all the branches to leave and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped on... I've never seen that word before. Uncriminiously? Is it uncriminiously? Uncriminiously on the floor. See what you can observe. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You're in a hurry, sure, but that doesn't mean you can't take the moment to peek through the huge telescope. Yes, it does. You find a gap and they lollygag so much. Oh my, they lollygag so much. I think it's because I'm black. I don't know. I think it's a black thing with me. I cannot keep fucking around while the Earth is getting molested by rocks from space because of a game. Anyway, you find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead. You're not sure what this means, but it is somewhat disconcerting. Stack laptop on Grimoire to maximize elevation. You need every advantage you can get. There are several signals being broadcasted from the laboratory, each of relatively decent strength. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently obscured, requiring no password. You select the signal and reconnect to the game with John. Finally! Oh shit, oh look at the time, oh my... My Nintendo Switch is still up on the TV, and I saw some news on my Switch. I am not getting the Switch 2. I'm getting the Steam Deck. I do not support Nintendo's recent practices, so I'm getting the Steam Deck. Anyway, I'm back. Hurry up and open my door. Not that it even matters. I think I'm probably dead no matter what. Patience. You still haven't used a new totem. I believe it will create the item on the punch card. So what is it, like an apple or something? What good will that even do? We'll see. we'll see. I found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item, and the content of the card appears to be variable from session to session. In one instance, it was described as an eggy-looking thing. Sick. Excuse me. Do we have enough of those building jewels to make it? According to the Athenium? 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 Oh, I'm cooked. According to the Athenium, it's a free item. This speaks to its importance, in my view. Now, off you go. Move door from hinges. There goes the rest of your build grist. Probably should have just done this in the first place. Take totem to alchemator. Alright. Go to those stupid... Get those stupid blocks out of the way first. The Colonel Sprite is getting awfully worked up about all this. You store the perfectly generic objects in your Vernalia registry, potentially to be deployed at a later time. Take a bite of apples. Nice. The end of Act 1. Just finished Act 1 of Homestuck. I have got this game, dude. What is it, like 7:17? It's only 7:17. Dude. Years in the future, but not many. End of Act 1. Where you are, the Vagabond records a records. Where you are, Vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun bleached dust. Act 2. Alright, let's save the game. I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I finished Act 1 of Homestuck. In one sitting. I didn't think I could do it, but I did. Oh. It's not as hard as I thought it would be. That's awesome. Alright. So, gonna end the stream now. I think I've done enough. 7:18 anyway. Well, thanks for watching the stream. Whoever watched the stream, I'm loving Homestuck so far. They really do have bad time management skills, but I think it's realistic because I feel like that's how kids would be in a time like that. Especially without their parents knowing what's happening, because they're like them. Okay, so John, Rose, and Dave are the only 3 people that know what's going on. I don't know what's up. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Jade. She heard an explosion, and that's the last time we've seen her. Heard her. Came to see Jade though, not Jade. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream. Whoever watched the stream, I really enjoyed Homestuck. I actually finished Act 1 in one sitting. Wow. Well, see you guys in the next stream. I don't know when that will be, but it'll be probably next weekend. Alright. Bye-bye.